Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm doing a very interesting tag, the BOOKTUBE Partners tag. Today my partner is going to be Anna from UnquenchableReads. Me and Anna actually met at BookCon. She was like the only person to come up to me just to talk. Like, we didn't know each other, but we just started talking about books and stuff, and it was really cool, and she asked me to do this tag, so I was very excited to do it. Basically, all you have to do is you create a list of 10 bookish questions for the other person, and then 2 other ones, and then you both film your different parts and your answers and questions and stuff. And it's just really fun, so let's get started.
Hey guys, it's Anna here from UnquenchableReads. Question 1. What's your favorite book that not many people know about?
We all know I love The Mortal Instruments. That's a given with my channel. But a book that I love that I don't really talk about is The Unbecoming of Meredire. I literally flew through the first one and the second one, and I cannot wait for the third one. I just think these books were so great. I loved reading them. I love the characters. I guess when I just do tags and stuff, like, this isn't the first book that I think of, but it was just amazing, and I cannot wait to read the third one. Holy crap, you don't end up a book like that.
Question 2. If you had to choose, Jace or Will Herondale?
Is this even a question? Now, I love Will Herondale. He is my favorite in the Infernal Devices series, but just nobody could ever beat Jace Wayland. Jace Wayland, Morgenstern, Herondale, Lightwood, oh my god, he's just so perfect. I can't imagine ever liking anyone more than Jace Wayland. If I ever like anyone more, like, I don't think I can handle it.
Question 3. What's your favorite cover change?
Now, I don't have the actual book where, like, I can show you the cover change, but over here is the hardback Shatter Me cover, and this is what it changed to. Now, the reason I bought Shatter Me in paperback is because the Shatter Me in paperback has the whole eye theme with it, and these covers are just gorgeous. I don't know why they ever picked to do this one, because this describes the series even perfectly. Like, the eyes reflect the book so perfectly. I don't understand why they ever created anything different. Or they didn't even just produce like a hardback jacket for this cover, but I think they're gorgeous and I'm so happy that they changed it.
Question 4. What's your favorite book world and why?
Definitely The Mortal Instruments. I am just such a fantasy nerd, and even getting me to read dystopian, let alone like contemporary and sci-fi and stuff, it's just a really big struggle. The Mortal Instruments, it's not like just centered around one fictional creature kind of thing. It's not like where Harry Potter is like mostly about wizards and Twilight is mostly about vampires. Everything is in this book. There's warlocks, there's fairies, there's vampires, there's werewolves, and it's even centered around a new kind of mythical race thingy of demon hunters, and it's just the most epic novel of fantasy ever. This is totally a world that I would want to live in.
Question 5. What's your favorite book to movie adaptation?
My favorite? I think my favorite has to be The Fault in Our Stars. I mean, I really love the Harry Potter series, but I just feel like The Fault in Our Stars was so close to the book that I couldn't not choose it. I also really like The Hunger Games and Catching Fire as well.
Question 6. What song reminds you of your favorite book character, and who is that character?
I'm gonna pick 2. I love Clary and I love Jace, and I can't not choose them because they are definitely my favorite characters ever. And the song that reminds me of them is Strangers by Seven Lions. That song was on the City of Bones soundtrack even though it wasn't in the movie, but just I love Seven Lions as it is. He's one of my favorite musical artists. And just every time it comes on shuffle, I'm just like, oh my god, this is so Clary and Jace. Just the lyrics and like the vibes I get from it. Oh, they're so Clary and Jace. Oh my god, so much Clace in one song.
Question 7. If you could swap lives with one book character, who would it be and why?
Well, I'm obviously not going to swap places with anyone from a dystopian novel. Like, why would I even want to be involved in that? I would either swap places with Clary or Isabel, obviously. I feel like while I love Clary, I'm more like Isabel. I don't really know if that has anything to do with the question. But yeah, either one of those, because I feel like I'd handle myself very well in the whole world that they live in, and I just want to be the Mortal Instruments character. Why is it so difficult?
Number 8. If you were told that you could only read one book for the rest of your life, what would that book be?
If I could only read one book, I would probably never get sick of City of Bones, to be honest. I know, every single answer has been Mortal Instruments related, I'm sorry. But that's just, I read it 6 times, and I still want to read it more. I don't think I could ever get sick of it. It will always put me in a good mood. So yeah, definitely I would only read City of Bones for the rest of my life if I had to.
Number 9. What 3 books are you most excited about being released this year?
What books haven't been released? I'm definitely very excited for In the Afterlight. That is the 3rd book in the Darkest Minds trilogy. I adore the Darkest Minds, like holy crap. This is the one that I've probably been waiting for the longest because I really only started getting into reading like a few months ago, like less than a year ago. So I'm very excited for that book, and I'm just anticipating finding out what happens because I can't even imagine how crazy it's gonna get. I'm very excited for the last book in the Mara Dyer series, which is The Retribution of Mara Dyer, because like I said before, you don't end off a sequel like that, and I just need to know what happens. And I'm definitely really excited for The Dark Artifices. But yeah, The Dark Artifices is the next release from Cassandra Clare's Shadowhunter Chronicles. It takes place a couple of years after The Mortal Instruments, but we've already met the characters pretty in-depthly for like not having a book released yet. So I'm very excited to see them in a few years and like the whole course, because the whole plot of the story is just crazy and I can't wait to see what she's going to do with it.
Number 10. Who is your most owned author and what books do you own of theirs?
Cassandra Clare. I really don't feel like going to get them because you see my shelf in every single video, but I have Instrument series, all 6 books. The first book, City of Bones, and the last book, City of Heavenly Fire, are both signed by her. I have 2 copies of the Shadowhunter Chronicles, and one of them is signed by her. And then I have the prequel trilogy, The Infernal Devices, as well. So that makes up 11 books that I have by her, so that's definitely the most books I own from one author. And I think she will always be my most owned author because of all the books that she has coming out. Like, she has like 3 or 4 more series, I think. So yeah, she will always be my most owned author.
Now on to the personal questions. Number 1. What's your favorite TV show?
I don't really have one favorite TV show, so I'm going to say Super Hulock. Super Hulock isn't a TV show, it's the fandom of 3 major TV shows, Supernatural, Doctor Who, and Sherlock. I love all 3 of these shows so much, and I'm so happy to be a part of that fandom because they're just freaking amazing. If you don't watch at least one of them, you need to consider it.
Personal question number 2. If you could live anywhere in the entire world, where would you live?
Can you like not tell or something? I would love to live in the UK, preferably England, but really just anywhere in that whole Great Britain area. I would just love to live in. I've said this in a couple of videos. I spent a month in England over the summer and I actually lived there. It wasn't like I was sitting in a hotel room. My boyfriend's mom lives there and we stayed with her and it was just a wonderful experience. I loved everything about that country, so I'm definitely making it a point to move there at some point in my life. It'll happen one day, I promise you. So that is the BookTube Partner Tag. Thank you so much, Anna, for doing this tag with me because it was a lot of fun. It was very interesting and I'm glad we did it. I'll put her video where she answers my questions below, which are pretty kick-ass questions considering I wrote them. And also her channel because she has great videos and she definitely deserves more subscribers. But that's all for tonight, so thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!